Please read all the info, unless you're in the future, in which case enjoy the end of Kabuki Quantum Fighter. This is a good game. I'm sad to see it end, but all good things have to come to an end, don't they? Kabuki Quantum Fighter is a little too short for my liking. I wish it was a little longer, but that's just a testament to how much fun the game is. Maybe I'm just speeding through it too much, I don't even know. And for these talking heads, use the fire. Makes it a little easier instead of having to be an acrobat. But I do like the whole acrobatic aspect. You have to really be precise with how speedy you are and with how careful you are about obstacles. It's a little more difficult than you might expect. But it's really rewarding when you're able to accomplish that. It's really a difficult balance, but they did quite good with it. In fact, the only game I can think of I've played that's similar to this is maybe Aladdin on Super Nintendo. It's a little familiar just in the whole acrobatic aspect, but then maybe I'm just hoping that a Kabuki Quantum Fighter sequel will come out someday and rectify all of the questions I have. After all, the ending will leave you hanging for all sorts of possible answers that are never going to come. We'll see. Well, oh shoot. That's not an easy spike to avoid. But I love this section. It's pretty rad. You see, these spikes, some of them don't activate unless you're on a certain plane, so just keep up in the air and you should be safe. But we're not going right to some boss or anything. We're not done with Area 5. There's still stuff to be done. More hopping, more acrobatisms. This game's much like all sorts of fun. Now, kill these guys carefully, because you want to get the stuff they drop, and it's not easy, because it's going to drop right to the floor. And I like that they're kind of hanging on your only opportunity to get out of here. It's like in Arkham Asylum, you gotta jump on gargoyles, except here you gotta jump on little pagoda roofs, I guess. I don't know. Triangles. You gotta jump on triangles all the time. That's what Mr. O'Connor does. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Now, I think you have to use a weapon to kill that one, but I'm not positive. Maybe you could maneuver your hair somehow, but I just like to be safe. And see that? That remote control bolo is hard ass. I love it. It's a cool weapon, I just wanted to show it off. I like showing off the weapons because I tend to not use them because the hair... You feel kind of cool using the hair because, I don't know, it just makes you feel like you're not manipulating anything. You're not trying to be cheap. It's nice. It comes well appreciated that the designers made pretty much everything work out with the hair. But again, that section down there where I had to use the fire to kill the guy standing on the triangle, I think that's the one place that you might not be able to get by with just the hair. Now I'm just making a fool of myself with trying to jump past that broccoli. And it's tough to get kind of the mechanics down of when you're on one of those little treadmills and trying to time your jumps accurately. But this game is so much fun. Anyone who hasn't tried it needs to try it. I don't think anyone's played this game except for like maybe 4 people who convinced me to play it, and now I'll try and influence you to do that. It's completely worthwhile. So do your best, find a copy of this game, it should be pretty cheap, and just get a ROM if you don't want to, I don't care. I don't think they're going to be releasing this on any virtual consoles or whatever. I'm sure the PSN will get it soon. Ooh, shoot. Yeah, this guy's getting a pain in the ass. No! Come on! Alright. I can use the hair to get him. I know I... There we go. Now, these guys tossing their hands scared me so much that I fell down. I didn't mean to... I threw dynamite on accident because I'm getting so flustered. Okay, we got that guy. Get this stupid thing. Just big old mouths. I don't know why there's only one of those guys now, but it doesn't matter. Maybe I scared the other one off with my dynamite display. just keep hopping through. We're getting up there. And more broccoli or seaweed or something on the side of the wall. Kabuki Quantum Fighter has very specific dietary allergens. I don't know. I think we're almost at the end, though. And see, they gave you plenty of time. I mean, I guess I was going a little quick. Wait, hold on. What do I want to... I'll get the dynamite out for the boss. Alright. But it's important... Get all that stuff. I think I'm max health, max weapon energy. Now this boss, he's tricky. You can do him with the hair, but I prefer using the dynamite. The way you have to get him to open his eyes, so you stand up here, or sometimes he'll just routinely open his little pod, and then he'll open it up, and you can't be up there because he's going to shoot those big waves at you, so you got to get down. But the dynamite just makes him completely silly. And I'll have the hair out, and maybe get a little weapon energy. Just whip at the legs, pretend that my hair did it. I don't know if you can actually do that with the hair. But, I don't know. If you can, show me, or try it out, see what you think. I don't know. Now there's something about failing a satellite. Oh yeah, someone told me I should talk about how things changed from Japanese versions to English versions. Much like how Voltron, the television program, was much more violent in Japan. In fact, I watched a little bit of Japan's Go Lion series. Terribly, terribly violent. I don't know why it was so grim and depressing. Much like this game, which was changed, sort of, from Japan to America. I would try playing the Japanese version, but I'm sorry, I sincerely do not care. This is good enough for me. I'm not the kind to complain and try something else. There's just no need for it. Approaching the final battle. Are you ready? I'm ready. We're going to take down the final boss. Being that this is Nintendo, I'm going to take a stab at it and say it probably has two forms. Alright. The trick is that it's very difficult to hit his little face. You just gotta keep trying and duck down to get the fireballs. You got plenty of time. Don't even look at the time limit. It's just a waste of your efforts. Shoot. See, you gotta be standing very precise to make sure you hit that head. And if you don't, well, you're just gonna look silly. And what good is that gonna do any of us? Well, damn. Alright, only been hit twice. I still remember getting to this boss the first time and thinking, oh wow, this is really pretty easy. And then I forgot, oh right, it's Nintendo, so it's actually not going to be the final boss. Because this is, as you may be able to guess from my poor attempts at foreshadowing, this is only the first form of the Hyperion Satellite boss. It's just going to spit fire. It really is just a time waster. Probably to make you kind of get flustered or something. But I've got enough lives that I don't really care. Now he's flashing. We've learned from our arcade games that if you give an enemy's flashing, they're about to die. So if you see someone having a seizure, that clearly means they're about to die. In real time. I don't know. That might not be accurate. Okay, now we're going to switch to dynamite. Oh, what's that? It's flashing. Oh, we must have won. Oh wait, why is the timer still counting down? Why? Well, he's getting health again. It's some kind of demon or something. Well, it's not even alive. When it gets those little tentacles, that's the only time it's vulnerable. And it's not always easy to time it. But the dynamite's definitely your weapon of choice. You can do this with the hair, but fucking why bother? Yeah, a little weapon energy will take us good. No, that was stupid. Let's finish it with the hair. Let's be a hard ass. Yeah! Now we're gonna convert it all to weapon energy just for some fireworks. Hell yeah. And that is the end for the Kabuki Quantum Fighter. Gets all them points. I suppose we could have gotten more. We could have gotten more points, obviously, if we hadn't wasted our weapon energy, but we don't need them. Our lives get converted to points as well, just for bragging rights. That's pretty nice. Oh no, the satellite's gone erupt. Well, was our commander's body saved? Who knows? Perhaps that is the question that never will be answered. But yeah, I don't know. Japan had some lax standards in the 80s, and I guess early 90s as well. And they just loved violence. I don't know anymore, man. Some weird stuff. This is Scott. Hey Scott, how's it going? Oh, he's survived. Thank God. That poor innocent man. I'd like to return to my body now. This man's such a bad... God bless America, and God bless fictional military officers who have Kabuki Quantum DNA in them. But we've come to the end. Our mission is at an end. All of the dancing that we did, all of the Japanese acting, it was all successful. That's how you have to deal with terrorists or whatever hijacking satellites. You have to perform Japanese theater at them, and then they'll say, "Oh yeah, that's right. Maybe we shouldn't do this." And if it doesn't work, you whip your hair at them, and then their satellites explode or something. I don't know. The need for freedom are strong. They really should have underlined the word freedom a couple times, then maybe put a couple eagles here. The peoples of planet Earth, in quotation marks, America. Who knows when this kind of terrorism might rise again? Don't worry about it, you guys are fine. According to my... Actually, allow me to tell you, Mr. 1980s, terrorism will not actually happen again, so you guys are safe. I don't think any big terrorist attacks have happened. No, we should be fine. Alright, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. I got the 1980s all queued up. They'll know what's going on. We're looking pretty good. God bless the freedom fighters in Afghanistan, stopping those Ruskies. Alright, I'm going on a weird tangent now. Thank you for watching. I've got, as I might have said, I've got some info for you in the description. I'll be letting you know a plan I've got concocted. Hope you're all prepared for that. You'll be coming up sometime in the future. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna kind of be happy that we live in an age where we can find these obscure little games, just try them out, see what they are, instead of blowing $50 on a new cartridge. There's a little something special at the end that I'll get to show you guys, and it's kind of depressing in hindsight, but it's nice. It's not just the end. A lot of games end with those words. There's something a little more. I'm sorry. I hope you didn't have anything exciting to do in the next 2 minutes and 40-something seconds. What's this? He'll be... Oh, you get to sound test! That is as Japanese as can be, isn't it? And he says he'll be back, and we should watch out for his next adventure. Well, I'm very sorry, Colonel, but, it's been a long time. It's been 20 years. I don't think you're going to be coming back, Colonel. I'm very sorry. I have high hopes, but I feel that they've been let down. In the meanwhile, read the description if you want to listen to the sounds I'll play for you. Couldn't hurt, right? Got some good music. Have a good one, folks.